Look at this walking cane. It's amazing. It's got words engraved all down the yellow stripe. I wonder what it says.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
The car is full. Everybody's here, including Bear. And we are headed up to Navajo Lake for a fun week of camping, fishing, hiking, metal detecting, and there is some thrifting before we go up the hill. So our next stop is Deseret Industries, where I am going to have a look and see what Utah thrift stores have for purchase. We will see you there. It's about a 3-hour journey for us, 2.5 hours from North Las Vegas up to Cedar City, and then another half hour, the 26 miles up the hill to Navajo Lake. Getting off the freeway here at Cedar City, and up here is a really fun lighthouse. It's our landmark. It helps us know where to get off the freeway. Over here is Cafe Rio, our favorite place to stop off on the way home. Beyond that is a Walmart and Deseret Industries, where I am going to stop in and do some thrifting. Here is Deseret Industries. It's really quite big, as you can see. It's that whole building over here. The family is going to drop me off at Deseret and take Bear to the park. Here we are at Deseret Industries Thrift Store. They're open every day except Sundays, and they have quite an extensive hard goods section with some really reasonable prices. I like to stop in here every time we come through Utah, and if you saw my video from last year, you'll know that I found some really good items. I'm excited to go in and see what they have this year. Let's go thrifting! We'll grab a cart. I don't have my Thrifting Vegas blanket with me this time because I didn't want to get it mixed up with all our camping and fishing gear. And we do have a couple of days that rain is scheduled, so I wanted to keep it safe and dry at home. I have a couple of great tips for those of you who go thrifting on the road. I like to carry a tote in the back of my car with a sealable lid, and that way, after I've gone thrifting, I can pop things in the tote to keep them safe from breakage. I also pop in a couple of rolls of bubble wrap and some tissue just to protect really delicate items. We're in the hard goods section, and look at this kangaroo. He's only $1.50 and he rocks. Let's pop him in the cart. I love the colors of this little pot. It's hand painted and only 75 cents. Let's grab that too. Up top here, we have lots and lots of plaques. This one's lovely. Stand out, be different, be a light. It's got a couple of little charms on top and an image of Jesus and a child on the back. Also, only 75 cents. Let's have one more scan of this shelf just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Lots of unfinished pieces at the bottom. I like to check the end caps first because it's interesting to see what the employees pick as their best items. This one looks to be seasonal and holiday themed. Here's a trinket dish made out of 2 shells. There's frames. Oh, look at this napkin holder. It's a bass fish. How appropriate for our upcoming vacation. I think it's made of pewter. There's a little cardinal. There's a little Italian ashtray. That's only $1. I'm going to leave it though because I don't think it meets my $15 to $20 profit goal. Here we have an end cap of knickknacks. This is a vase by Grasslands Road. This is a modern piece trying to look vintage. We'll leave that. Some little bathroom supplies on this shelf. This pot looks like it's hand-thrown pottery, but it's actually very lightweight. Oh, I love this. This is handmade pottery. It's really rustic looking. I love the colors. It's signed on the bottom and only 75 cents. Here's a little cloud trinket dish that is mass marketed, probably a Target or Walmart piece. Little buckets. This is a fun shelf. Boxes and plaques. Oh, this is sad. The duck's missing its head there. There's a little vase here. It's a $3 Target piece. Little bless this house sign is sweet. Here's a little elephant planter, but unfortunately he looks to have a few nicks and chips to him. Although elephants do really, really well for me, we're going to leave him. This is an intentionally crackled piece. It's not crackled from age and change of temperature. It's made to look like that. Quite modern. We'll leave that. Oh, look at this. This is like a decorative paddle. Looks like some French writing impressed on there. ABP 15 1940. That's very interesting. I really like the look of that as a decorative piece, so I'm going to pop it in the cart. Here we have some salt and pepper shakers. Little trinket dishes, candle holders. This glass piece has been painted gold. This looks like Pioneer Woman. Look at this lovely old celery dish. What a great piece. Unfortunately, it has a massive chip on one end. Really do like it though. I think it's probably only worth about $15, maybe $20 with that chip. But I am going to pop it in the cart and look it up just to be sure. It's more creamers and sugar bowls. It's half a butter dish. Not sure where its base is. This is a little project piece with holly and holly berries. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Here's the main seasonal aisle with some Valentine's things and Easter. Lots of figurines and dishes, decorations, buckets. Here's a turkey, some Halloween things. Oh, look at this little cat. This is a project piece, hand painted. It's only $1. Poor little cat looks terrified. He's climbing the fence. Let's take him. Down here is a fun piece too. It looks like a wall hanging. A ghost and a pumpkin. Really fun, happy little faces there. Let's take this too. Here is a pumpkin. Not sure what that is. Halloween tree. All sorts of fall bits. Harvest pumpkin. A couple of little pilgrims here made out of candle holders. Those are sweet. Don't know why they don't have any eyes. Some fabric pumpkins here. They have a whole aisle of clear glass items here, and I have my black light. I'm checking for uranium glass, which when I shine my black light on it will turn a green color. I haven't found any yet, but it's really fun when you shine your light on what you think is just a plain clear glass piece and this green glow shines back at you. Here is a really pretty little trinket dish. If it was any other color than clear, I would pick it up, but clear just doesn't sell too well for me. This, on the other hand, is absolutely gorgeous. It's a pottery piece with flowers on it. It's signed on the bottom. Looks like Gerald. I love that pattern. It reminds me of Pyrex's Spring Blossom, so we'll grab that. Just going to hold on to it for a second and check the rest of this shelf because I wandered away from my cart. Over here is a serving tray. It looks like it's got some lace in it. Ooh, on the bottom I can feel that this plastic rim is very cracked and disintegrating, so we'll leave that. This is a modern platter. On this side are all sorts of glasses and mugs. Let's put this in here. Every sort of glass you can imagine on this shelf. Look how many they have. This one's pretty. I'm going to shine my black light down the row just in case. These look quite old. This one is flash painted. You can see it's wearing off on the base there. Vases. So many to see. These are pretty little tumblers. I love the pink color. Probably not the ideal time for me to pick up delicate glasses when we're on our way up the hill to go camping. I knew I was going to eat my words. Here on the shelf in front of me is a single margarita glass that matches my set of 3 at home. Now I have 4. Let's pop that in the cart. Ever since I got here, there's been employees working really, really hard to give this aisle of knickknacks an overhaul and a tidy up and a restock. So now it's empty and I can take you for a browse down these shelves. Here's a little frame. Some houses, plates, lots of knickknacks. Oh, look at this vase. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Look at that. Sort of a swirled, oily effect. It looks to be vintage. Only $1. So let's pop that in the cart. We'll keep going. It's another little vase. More plates. Some coasters here. Those are made in China. Ornaments. Lots of potpourri. Look at this. This is a lovely little master salt. It's glass. I would say it's definitely vintage. Only $1. These are really, really popular at the moment. They sell very quickly for me. So we will grab this. It's a little vintage bunny. Its little flower is broken, unfortunately, so we'll leave that. Little party light candle holder. Lots and lots of decorative items. Some coasters. Frames. Pinboards. This is quite a fun tin. It's a nutcracker, though I think it's just made to look vintage. We'll leave that. I do like this though. Look at this plaque. Compassionate Woman, Bob DeWitt, maybe? I'm going to keep going down the shelf. A couple of little birds here, a bit worse for wear. Here is a pottery piece. Fortunately, that has a crack. Some Asian vases. Oh, look at this. This is a lovely little brass dish. It looks to be really old. It's not signed. It's only $2. Let's pop that in the cart. Little trinket box. welcome plaque. Look at this. How fun. This is a little nose glasses holder. Glasses holders do well for me. This one's only $1. I love the colors and the flowers. We'll get this too. Little figurine. Oh, look at this. This is a space shuttle. It's a really lightweight metal. A unique piece, only 75 cents. A lot of people collect NASA items, so we'll get that. Lots more decorative things. Here is a Ray Dunn sign. Coffee bar. Have to be careful with Ray Dunn pieces. A few of them do really, really well, but most of them are saturated in the market, and they just don't sell for much. All sorts of odds and ends down here. Here's a little bear towel holder. That's fun. And a Hershey's tin. I think I'm going to look this up on eBay Solds just to see what it's going for. It's only $1, but I want to do some research. Lots of candle holders, candles. Little snowmen here, those are fun. I've just noticed down here what I think is a little glass globe. It does have a couple of little chips and flea bites on it. It's clear. The continents are frosted. It's absolutely lovely. Even though it's a little bit damaged, I just have to rescue it for $1. Here is a single coaster. More tins, plaques and plates. There is a clock under here. All modern pieces. I just have to show you this lovely rainbow aisle of plastics. It must have taken somebody ever such a long time to arrange these so nicely. All the colors of the rainbow. Over the other side, we have some more plastics and what I think is a cappuccino maker. It says creamer on the bottom. It's a little man for a handle. Unfortunately, I think these only go for about $15, so we'll leave it. Lots and lots of odds and ends in the plastics. Some fall leaf placemats. Lots of travel cups and tumblers. Organizers and plates. Having a stroll through the purse aisle to see if there's anything that catches my eye. In purses, I'm not necessarily looking for brand names because there's a big chance that they're not the real deal, but I do like to look for vintage purses, purses made out of seat belts or pop-top rings, anything really unusual or handmade. I'm not seeing anything that catches my eye today. Round the corner is the toys and stuffed animals aisles and games on the other side. All kinds of small plastic toys and cars. At the end here, it looks like Rafiki the monkey from The Lion King. Let's see. He doesn't have a Disney tag on him, so we'll leave him for someone else. Deseret Industries Thrift Stores have an entirely separate room at the back of their stores. They call it their yard area, and it's usually not very busy at all. Now, I don't know whether this room is used for new items coming in or for older items going out, but I usually find something good out in this room. Look at this massive key. I thought it was going to be heavier and better quality, but it's definitely made to look old. This is a toast rack, and I thought it might be silver, but it's definitely just silver plate. I don't know if you can see that mark right there, but it's just a brand name, and it's not the right weight. Lots of candle holders, sconces and racks, storage bins, over here are all kinds of shelves. Here's a basket, bread bin, hooks and racks, lots of baskets. Here's a ceramic avocado. He's fun. Lots of florals and vases. Having a look through the vases, most of these are florist's pieces. Lots of clear, the occasional coloured piece. There's a green one back there, pink. What's this? Yes, that's another inexpensive piece of glass. Here is a nice little tiered tidbit tray. Max Sarah. If I was at home, I might pick that piece up. But going camping for a week, I think I'll leave it for someone else. This, on the other hand, is amazing. I'm not sure what it is. Kansas City. It looks like the man in the moon. It's really fun. I love the bright yellow with the face on it. Somebody has obviously painted it as a project. Let's get that. Here we have some dolls and teddy bears. A big turkey. Oh, look at these Asian dolls. I love this one. Look at her pretty face. I love the way her eyes are painted and her little mouth is a heart. She's not marked, but she's definitely vintage. There are several other Asian dolls, but I particularly like this one. She's very, very unique, and if you look at her hands and feet, they're actually hand stitched. She's really gorgeous. Let's get her in the cart. Here's another little doll. It's got a pearly jacket and a Christmas plate. Mud Pie, that's quite a good brand. going to get my black light out for this plate here. No uranium today. I'm making my way to the lamps and lights section, wondering if by any luck they might have a fairy light. Lots of vintage globe shades. This is a pretty etched one with pink. Several Scentsy wax warmers here. This one actually has its tray with it. Lots of lamps. This is fun. It's an old ice cream cart with a bicycle on it. Got a vintage plug, so it has some age to it. Lots of light bulbs. There's a really vintage fishing pole here. That's amazing. Not sure what that is. Look at this walking cane. It's amazing. It's got words engraved all down the yellow stripe. I wonder what it says. Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead. Hope by Louisa May Alcott. How amazing. It looks like it's brass with a leather topper cover. Wow, that's just a lovely piece. Let's keep going down this aisle. It looks like there's some weights and workout items, outdoor sports, some camping stuff, tires. As I round this corner, you can see the whole room. Here's some old workout steppers, vacuum cleaners. This is a vintage magazine rack down here. Again, I think if I was at home, I might pick this piece up. These sell quite well for me. But seeing as I'm on the way up the mountain to go camping, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to head on out of the yard area here and back into the main store. The only aisle I didn't cover, I believe, was the mugs and the plates. So we'll head through the couches here. There's a lady with a rack to restock some clothes. Past all the shoes. This entire section on my right here is clothes. Hard goods on the left. And here we are in the mugs, having a look to see what they have. Lots and lots. An entire section. What does that say? World's okayest dog dad. Oh, I think we have the world's best dog dad. We can do this. Yes, we can. Let's stroll down the plates. See what they have. These are Furio. Pretty pattern. They sell quite well, this pattern. Just checking for crazing. Looks like they are a little bit crazed. That happens when there's a temperature fluctuation from hot to cold to hot. These are interesting. They look like a lace imprint pottery. Quite fun. Please stay tuned for my haul of everything I purchased. I'm going to do it as soon as we reach the campground. I just got a text from my daughter. Are you almost done? It looks like they're anxious to get camping. We are at the base of the hill, 26 miles up. It should take us about 40 minutes to get there. We're headed to Navajo Lake. We just reached the summit, which is at 9,910 feet. And I don't know if you can see that over there above the mountain there's rain coming down. Still patches of sun though. Lots of meadows and forests. On this left turn right here is the road to Bryan Head and Panguitch Lake. Straight ahead is Duck Creek and Navajo Lake. Here between the trees is going to be our first glimpse of Navajo Lake. Lots of people fishing. And the water level is much higher than last year, which is a great thing. Exciting to see the lake high again. Last year it was really low. It looks like they've had plenty of snow melt and plenty of rain. This year we have an RV in this gorgeous campground. Bear's inspecting the table. Massive table and this really nice camper. It's got bathroom and shower, cooktop and sinks. There's a pull-out bed, third bed, master bed. This is exciting. We're just going to unload the car, put all our clothes and bags here, and then we're going to leave the fishing stuff in the car and go out and fish. I am at the campground at Navajo Lake. Bear has found a stick. Is that a good stick? And on the picnic table here is everything I found at Deseret Industries. First, we have this little decorative, I'm not even sure what it is. It's just decorative with some French words on it. On the back, it says ABP 15 1940. Registered. I paid $1.50 for it, and I'm going to ask $15. This was so appropriate. We have a bass napkin holder. I believe it is pewter. It's marked USA, so that tells me it's probably vintage. Really nice piece, a bass with some bulrushes. There's the back. It almost looks like a little bridge to hold napkins. I paid $1 for it, and I'm going to ask $15. Back here, amazingly, I found a margarita glass that completes my set of 3 from our local Cheyenne and Rainbow Goodwill. This was $1.50, so that is going to complete my set. Here we have a really lovely little hand-painted, it could be either a vase or just a pen holder. It's wood and it's hand-painted, just gorgeous. I love the colors. I paid 75 cents for this. Again, I'm going to ask $15. I absolutely love this gorgeous, gorgeous vase. It is definitely vintage. It really has some age to it. Just a gorgeous piece. Almost lusterware. It's not marked. I paid $1 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. Back here we have our gorgeous little Asian lady. She also is definitely vintage, and I believe from looking at her hands and feet, she's completely hand stitched. She's absolutely lovely. Her face is painted, her lips are a little heart. She's just gorgeous. She was my most expensive piece. I paid $2.50 for her. And I'm going to ask $25. I found this lovely, it's either a paperweight or just a decorative item. You'll have to excuse my filthy hands. I just finished eating and it's looking like it's going to rain over there, as you can see, so I wanted to get the haul done. And we just finished cooking at the fire pit. So this piece was $1. It does have some little flea bite and chips on it. I'm not sure if you can see that. So it's not perfect, but I couldn't bear the thought of it going in the landfill. So I rescued it for $1. I'm going to ask $12. This is probably my favorite find of the trip. This is a gorgeous vintage chip and dip bowl. It's signed on the bottom. I believe it is signed Gerald. I like it because it reminds me of Pyrex's spring flowers or spring blossom pattern. Really, really pretty. I paid $1.50 for it, and I'm going to ask $30. Over here we have the really fun little wooden kangaroo. I picked this up because I don't often find kangaroo pieces. This could either be used as a decoration just as is, he rocks just a little bit, or you could get creative and paint him any color you wanted to. I paid $1.50 for him. I'm going to ask $15. This is a little project piece Halloween decoration. It's a cat climbing a fence in front of the haunted house, and it looks like he's terrified of these bats behind him. The moon is actually a paper sticker, and whoever ends up with this lovely piece might want to replace the sticker because it is getting a bit peely and smudgy. But this is a gorgeous piece. Somebody obviously spent a good deal of time on this. I paid $1 for it. I'm going to ask $15. I really liked this quote from Russell Nelson: "Stand out, be different, be a light." On the back, there is, I believe, an image of Jesus and a child. I paid 75 cents for it. I'm going to ask $15. Here we have a lovely little plaque. It has felt on the back and it's got some little grasses stuck on it. I will clean that up when I get home. She's etched into the plaque. I believe the artist is Bob DeWitt. It's entitled Compassionate Woman. It's a lovely, lovely piece. I paid $1 for it and I'm going to ask $15. I wasn't really sure what this was, but Chris had a look and he thinks it is a grate that goes over a pipe or a manhole. It's quite small. It says Kansas City Crampton Farley Manufacturing Company, and somebody has painted it. It almost looks like the man in the moon. It's a really fun piece. You could probably use it as a trivet, although I'm not sure that the paint is heat proof. I paid $1.50 for it. I'm going to ask $20. This is a vintage brass trinket dish and it has a dragon etched into it. I'm not sure of the age. It looks really quite old. It's got some maker's markings on it from where it was created. I paid $2 for it and I'm going to ask $20. I absolutely love this little hanging Halloween decoration. It's a ghost scaring a pumpkin. It's really, really fun. It looks like a project piece. The ghost has two little holes, one in each hand, so you could hang him up. Here's the pumpkin. I paid $1.50 for it. I'm going to ask $20. This is a really fun little glasses holder. It's actually a nose, but the thing I love about it is the blue and yellow colors and the flowers. It's really, really fun. You pop your glasses in there so you don't lose them. I paid $1 for it. I'm going to ask $15. Over here we have a lovely old piece. This is a master salt. Just has some scratches on the bottom, which tells me it is definitely vintage, possibly antique. Really nice heavy glass piece. I paid $1 for it. I'm going to ask $15. Over here we have a little metal space shuttle, USA NASA Atlantis. Lovely, lovely piece. It's really lightweight. I expected it to have more weight to it, but it's just a thin metal. The tail goes in and out there and the rockets move a little bit like so. I'm not sure whether it actually had any other purpose other than to be decorative. I paid 75 cents for it. I'm going to ask $15. This is a little handmade trinket dish. I absolutely love the colors. The red with the blue and yellow. Very primary colors, just gorgeous. Obviously has a little bit of wear on the base. It is signed CV. Just a really nice pottery piece for earrings or necklaces or even your rings by the sink. Absolutely love that. I paid 75 cents for it. I'm going to ask $15. Last but not least is this lovely, lovely piece. It caught my eye because I could tell it had been handcrafted. It has been carved out and painted, And in the little yellow carving, there is a quote from one of my favorite authors, Louisa May Alcott, and it's from her work, Hope. It says, "Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead." And at the end of it, it says Hope by Louisa May Alcott. It's a lovely stick. It has a rubber piece at the bottom. On the top is brass, and it's actually engraved with Louise Hansen. And it's brass with a leather cover. I haven't removed the leather, but the brass looks like it's engraved underneath there. Absolutely gorgeous. I paid a whole $2 for this, and I'm going to ask $40. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the trip to Deseret Industries and the haul. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of our vacation at Navajo Lake, some fishing, some of Bear playing on the beach, and everybody had a wonderful time. We'll see you next time. Bye. Let's see what's up here, Bear. This way. This way. There. Good boy. Stay with me. Stay with me. There. There. Come on. Bear, come. Come on. Come on. Bear, what you doing? Bear, what you doing? Was it fun? Was it fun? Here is Navajo Lake. It's actually raining, which is fantastic because we need all the water we can get here. I'm going to take you down to the dock and see if we can see any fish at all. They have little boards and kayaks and pontoon boats for rent here. We always like to get a pontoon boat, take it out and go to our favorite little, oops, I nearly fell. That would have been great video. Great fishing hole. Can you see the rain on the lake? Now I'm going to slip my shoes off so I don't slip again. Just An absolutely amazing view. This is one of my favourite places in the world.
Mommy got to start catching some fish. Girl power day today again.
Miley, first fish of the trip. Good job, love.
Let's chop open that big one and see what's in its stomach.
Daddy caught the big one. Look at the size of this. Can you hold it by its tail, honey? Look at that. How long do you think that is?
Oh,
That's a good 20, isn't it?
no, that's probably about 13, 14 inches.
What? Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
it?
not 20 inches. But yeah, it's huge.
Nice.
Look at this.
That's good eats, bear.
Show John.
Here comes Bear. This has to be the biggest fish either Chris or I have ever caught. Here is a comparison next to a can. It has to be, gosh, maybe 15, 16 inches long and weighs probably 2 to 3 pounds. It's the morning of day 2. It's a gorgeous day at Navajo Lake. Just a slight breeze. Temperature is about 75, but the sun is really, really warm. Bear is leading the way. Let's go, babe. Good boy. Good boy. Gonna catch some fish? You going to catch some fish? Thank you, love. Daddy's ready to catch some big ones.
You.
Baiting up the hook. Biting on power bait. We're going to try an orange and yellow swirl this morning.
I actually got garlic worm.
Ooh.
One of my favorites.
Delicious. Let's see how we do.
There we go.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you.
Yo.
Good job. Hold it up.
Oh, you could slip. Okay.
Nice job. I'm walking down the bank to where Bear is going crazy in the water. There. Hey. Are you playing in the water? And him pretending not to be a water dog. Yee.
He doesn't water.
Deep for you?
You don't get it water.
I'm gonna run.
Get him, Bear.
I can't really run.
Get him, Bear.
Did you get it?
Get the ball.
Yeah. Let me get it.
Good boy.
Good boy. He's a boy. You're gonna get me all wet.
Shake, Bear. Shake.
Shake. Need to dry off? Need to dry off?
Shake. Do the sheppy shake.
You have fun? Yeah, that's fun.
Get you. 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 Get you.
Easy down.
You leave it? Leave it? Good boy.
No hesitation.
What do you have? Do you have a stick? You got a stick? Oh, good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. I got your stick. Ready? You ready?